And then just the one last comment from my side is the importance of looking at the spec sheet that you are using and looking at the oxygen transmission rate if you are using any oxygen barrier film, because there are very large varieties in the market. And then with that, like you said, these days we are moving over to having more layers in our silage foam. With that, we can achieve higher mechanical properties, but still by reducing the microns of the foam. So technology is really advancing quite a lot year upon year. I don't know if you experienced anything on the market as well of difference in oxygen barriers and or people not specifically looking at what they're using.
We do, yeah, all the time. Even with experienced dairy farmers, they, if you talk about oxygen transmission rates of plastic, they and through no fault of their own, they don't often know what you're talking about. So you have to educate and explain what it all means, because like the story I gave in the presentation, the customer I spoke to recently just assumed all plastic would block the entry of oxygen, which is not the case. It varies drastically. So I would speak to your supplier about what products they have in their range and ask them for a spec sheet and a technical sheet. They should have that available and ready to give you. If they don't, or they make up an excuse as to why they can't give it to you, then that would be a big red flag. It could be they're saying it's a oxygen barrier film when it's not, for example. So unfortunately that does happen. So just be careful and ask for the spec sheets. We have them for all our products, and we hand them out to customers when they ask. But it's all about educating them on things like oxygen transmission rates. So when other products may appear on the market, they know the right questions to ask to ensure that the products they consider buying are actually going to do the job for them.